Hey guys, it's me, Joy, and today,
Okay, Dill.
yeah, today I'm making stuffed peppers in cast iron. So, to start off with, I have 3 peppers that I cut in half, and I put them in the bottom of the pan with a little bit of olive oil. You can use any kind of oil you want, but I've got a pound of hamburger, which is what you're going to need for 6 stuffed peppers. If you're doing more than that, you probably need 2 pounds, but I'm just doing 6. So I've got some onion that I chopped up, a white onion. I've got 1 can of drained diced tomatoes with green peppers, celery, and onions. I'm putting that in there.
You were tie-dyed pants.
And then, oh, shut up. And then I'm going to put some Worcestershire sauce. Okay, probably a tablespoon, about that. Some turmeric, which we've talked about turmeric many times. I use it all the time to cook with. Y'all should get used to that spice because it's really good for you. I've got some Italian.
It's got no taste, so.
I've got some Italian seasoning. A little bit of that, about a tablespoon of that. Some parsley, which y'all know I love my parsley. Okay. Some paprika. Good healthy dose of paprika.
We need to buy some parsley seeds.
And some garlic powder. Okay? So that's your seasoning. And then, like I said, I added that can of tomatoes with the green chilies and stuff in it. I've got a pound of hamburger, some onion, and now I'm going to put a cup of white rice in there.
No, that's going to ruin it.
I know you hate white rice, but you like it in peppers. You said that. Did you not? Did you not say that you like it in peppers?
I don't remember that.
You did. You like it in peppers.
I don't remember that.
Well, it's good, guys. It's really good. And, for this recipe, you really don't want to use instant rice. Instant rice is not really good in this. So you want to use just a regular, plain, long grain rice. And our dogs are barking like crazy. So I don't know if you can hear me because the dogs are barking. But hopefully you can.
They can hear you just fine.
Okay. Well, anyway, so you're going to mix all this together. This is a pretty simple recipe, guys. It really is. It's pretty easy. So once you mix that together, and that should be good. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take you're going to take some and put some in each one of these peppers, okay?
There.
So I just put a bowl of it in there.
It's going to stand up here.
I know you guys did. I just put a bowl of it in there, in each of the peppers, and stuff it down in there. That's why they call it stuffed peppers, because you're stuffing them with your meat mixture. Okay?
Now, what she does is she cuts them in half. The way I used to do it
is
I'd
cut the
leave
top
them whole.
off. Yeah, I do that too, but the thing is, this makes them cook better. It does. They're not so hard. Sometimes when you cook stuffed peppers, they don't get all the way done, and people will boil them, and that takes all the flavor out of them when you do that. This way you don't have to worry about it. So you're just going to stuff this on top of your peppers. All right? Just like that. And then you're going to bake it for about 50 minutes, and I got a little extra. There we go. Okay,
Yeah,
so
hey.
after you bake it on top of this, before we go there, let's do this. On top of this, I'm going to add another can of diced tomatoes with green peppers, celery, and onions. And this you don't want to drain. The other one I drained that I put in the meat, but this one you don't want to drain it. You want the liquid in it. Okay, because the liquid's going to help steam the peppers. So you just kind of spread it around that way. And then you're going to use, I only had a big can of tomato sauce. I'm only going to use half of this for this recipe, and I'll use the other half for spaghetti tomorrow, or pizza or something like that. But anyway, so you're going to use a regular can of tomato sauce.
We ever put that in a bowl.
Okay, Then I'm gonna rinse my hands off, put the lid on it, and pop it in the oven.
I can't turn around that way. Oh, you.
No, you don't have to turn around that way. You don't have to show my butt to anybody. Good Lord.
I didn't show your butt. Did I? Did I, Abby? No butt shots here.
Okay, so we've got everything in here ready to go.
Oh.
So you want to either cover it with foil if you're using a regular baking dish, but if you're using the cast iron, hopefully you have a lid for it like I do. I'm lucky enough to have that. So I'm going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 50 minutes. I'm going to take it out and put the cheese on it and cook it another 15 minutes.
Where'd you get that set up?
Where did I get that? That's from your mother. Yes, it is. That particular pan I use all the time. Y'all may have seen me in some other videos using it. That came from Scott's mom. It did. And I have 2 pans that came from my mom.
Yeah.
That's the thing about cast iron. You can pass it on to your children and your children's children. And it's worth it every time. It really is. But that's how easy it is to make stuffed peppers, guys.
We have the good cast iron. They're Griswold.
Yeah. So.
The new stuff, it's
Yeah.
not that good.
Yeah, well, you know, it's sketchy at best. The level of iron that's actually in it is not as good as it used to be, okay?
Yeah.
But then
You can't drop it on the floor, it'll crack the new stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can say that about a lot of things that aren't as good as they used to be. I'm sorry. Music, in my opinion, is not as good as it used to be. That's just the way it works, you know. Back in the day, people could play the instruments and they could sing the songs. Now it's all computerized baloney. Stop it, Scott. Y'all have no idea what he's doing behind the camera. Thank God. But anyway, that's my stuffed peppers. And it, like I said, it's really super simple. You just take your hamburger and your rice, and you can add any kind of seasonings you want. These are the ones that I chose, which is turmeric, Italian seasoning, paprika, and garlic. That's what I put in mine, okay? You can put whatever you want.
Tomatoes.
In yours. And that's the best part, is you can put whatever you want in yours. And make them your own.
Yeah, my mom used to make Italian stuffed peppers.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I put Italian seasoning in these, so there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Really?
Excuse me, I burped.
Yeah, I have a rude cameraman, y'all. I'm sorry.
Well, I had to get some sound effect in there.
Yeah, you did. If he doesn't have a sound effect in every one of our videos, then something's wrong. Okay? Well, I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you watching my videos. I really, really do. Thank you so much, and I hope I helped somebody come up with something for dinner. Okay? That's what it's about. Just making simple food. If you're expecting fancy, you come to the wrong place. So, that's all I'm going to say.
That's all I'm cooking.
But I love you guys. Bye. Say bye, Scott.
Bye, Scott. Say bye, Joy.
Bye, Joy.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to turn off the camera at this point, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to turn